Hey, what's up? Are you looking to go on a trip to Mexico and you want to learn all the tips and tricks to go to Mexico? In this video, I'm going to share all of them with you, so stay tuned. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anthony, and if you're looking for tips and tricks on how to travel and you want to get the most out of your travels, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I'm gonna share all my tips with you. And hey guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to let you know that this is going to be the second part of the 5-video series that I'm making for the complete guide to Mexico. So if you want to know everything about currency, you want to know everything about transportation, and you want to know everything about food and all that, make sure to check the first video, which is going to be the one before this one. And without further ado, let's jump into the content. So after we show you the first place, which was Tulum, the second place that you should go if you are going on a trip to Mexico is going to be Playas del Carmen. In Playas del Carmen, you're going to be able to see and you're going to be able to swim under the water, so you can see Mayan ruins under the water. And you're also going to be able to see different cenotes in Playas del Carmen, and you're going to be able to ride on a boat, so you can actually just go around and see different fishes, different lakes, different things that Playas del Carmen can offer you. Without forgetting that they're actually also gonna show you a lot of performances that are gonna be played by Mexicans, and they're gonna show you a little bit of what is the Mayan culture and how it used to be centuries ago. You're going to be able to see the Playas del Carmen Museum, 3D Museum, which definitely encourage you to do it. Also, you're going to be able to swim on the beach. It's going to be a really good time because they have one of the cleanest waters that I have ever seen in my life. And I definitely encourage you to do it and to just go and swim it. Swim and have a good time with your family and all the good stuff. And you can also see a lot of giant turtles like swimming around. And it's really amazing because they are huge. Not only swimming with the turtles, but you actually also see and you can swim with the sharks if you decide to do it. It's a really good experience. Traveling in Playas del Carmen is very easy, and also I would say is very safe. To give you a quick summary of what is Playas del Carmen, Playas del Carmen is a destination very like Cancun. This place doesn't have as many historic places as Tulum, Chichen Itza, and many other places. But this is a really good place if you want to enjoy yourself, you want to go on a vacation, you want to enjoy the beach, and it has some really good sports that you can try and you can do in Playas del Carmen. It's not as crowded as in Cancun, so you're going to have a space to do whatever you want to do, and you're going to be able to enjoy it a lot. And to be honest, in my honest opinion, even much better than Cancun. Make sure before you arrive to Playas del Carmen that you have a place to stay. And personally, the best place that you can stay is going to be an Airbnb, because they're gonna charge you a lot less money than a hotel, and one Airbnb is gonna cost you between 400 pesos to 500 pesos, which is gonna be equivalent to $25 to $30 a day, which is very cost efficient for 2 people. To get to Playas del Carmen from Tulum, it's going to take you approximately 1 hour. To get from Cancun to Playas del Carmen when you land from the airport, it's going to take you roughly like 1 hour and a half. Make sure to stay in the Quinta Avenida because it's going to save you a lot of time going to bars, going to the beach, going to everything. The Quinta Avenida is going to be the best place that you can stay. And how much are they going to charge you? Well, from Cancun to Playas del Carmen, they're going to charge you like around $40, and from Tulum to Playas del Carmen is going to charge you like around $15 to $20, which is going to be equivalent to 400 pesos or up to 500 pesos, wherever you are coming from. To get to Playas del Carmen, you can use 2 methods of transportation. One is going to be Uber, and the other one is going to be taxi. There's going to be the third one, which is going to be the bus, but that's going to be up to you if you really want to spend less money. Personally, the middle ground was going to be Uber. If you come from Cancun all the way to Playas del Carmen, definitely get an Uber. But if you're coming from Tulum all the way to Playas del Carmen, the only way that you can get there is by getting a bus or by getting a taxi, like a regular yellow cab. Okay guys, so continuing the trip from the previous video, We jumped into a cab and we went all the way from Tulum all the way to Playas del Carmen. The guy charged us only $15 to $20 for what I remember. So it was like around 300 pesos. So equivalent to like a $15 in conversion. So I'm pretty sure you might ask yourself, how can you move around Playas del Carmen? So the best way is going to be once you arrive to the Quinta Avenida, is going to be to rent a scooter because there's going to be a lot of traffic, and the only way that you can avoid being stuck in traffic and just getting taxis all the time, make sure you rent one scooter, which is going to be equals to $25 a day up to $35 a day, which personally is pretty cheap. But you can actually bargain with the lady if you decide to rent it for like 2 days. We did it for 2 days, so we ended up paying like around $55, which we saved like around $10. And the scooter was new and it looked pretty clean, as you can see in the video. I'm gonna show you the address on the screen so you can see, because it took me like a long time to see where they are renting scooters. I'll show you on the screen, and also make sure you use your helmet because they're gonna stop if you don't use it. Once you rent your motorcycle, I would say the first place that you should go is going to be to the beach. The best spot to stay in the beach is going to be in the Playas Mamita, close to the FlyBoarding area, as you can see in the map. Why the beach? Because it's so many things to do in there. It's kind of like a very touristic place. You're going to be able to see a lot of people drinking, having a good time around, dancing on the beach. But most than anything, if you're gonna go to the beach, make sure you bring some money because there are gonna be a lot of things to do. You can do jet skiing. You can do flyboarding. The experience between jet skiing and flyboarding cost us between $150 and $200, so which is equivalent to 3,000 pesos to 4,000 pesos for two of us. So make sure that you bring a lot of money, because if you want to go to a bar, you can go bar hopping because the bars are located in the beach. So you're gonna be able to do a lot of things just to spend the day over there. If that's gonna be the first day, you can spend between 1 to 5 or 6 or anything between that time, and I'll show you a place that you can go to so you can take the most advantage of your time in there, not just in the beach. After the beach, you should go to 3D Wonder Museum, which is going to be very close to Playas Mamitas. If you go from the beach all the way to the 3D Wonder Museum, it's going to take you around 10 minutes if you go on your scooter. And the reason why you want to go there, because it's a really nice piece of art that you're going to see on the walls, 3D images, and you can take pictures and they look so alive. So the good thing about this is that the price is not expensive. It's going to cost you between $5 to $7 depending on the time of the year that you're gonna go. And also, if you're Mexican, they're gonna charge you half of the price of that. You can show you have an ID of a student ID of Mexico, and that's some really good information. I know you're gonna have a really good time. And to jump in the next day. Alright guys, so the next day what you can do is you can go to the park, which is called Xcaret, and make sure to keep this in mind. Xcaret is not pronounced good, it's called Xcaret. From the Quinta Avenida, it's gonna take you roughly around 20 minutes to get to Xcaret. So if you rented a scooter, it's gonna be very easy to just find parking and just go there and just ride into the park. So we took a motorcycle and we decided to just head to this park because it's the most known in Mexico and is the one that had the most reviews when we were looking at things to do in Playas del Carmen. I'm gonna give you all my thoughts about it, and I'm gonna give you the price, how much it was for every single activity, so stay tuned. So when you arrive to Xcaret, first of all, you gotta make sure you have money because it's gonna get a little bit pricey once you get in there. So first of all, when you get inside Xcaret, the entrance by itself is gonna cost you like around $100. That doesn't include anything else. That's just gonna include you getting in the park, and it's gonna cost you like bottom price is gonna be $100. So if you want to get a buffet after all the activities, they're gonna charge you like around $20. I'm gonna show you some prices on the screen. And as I was saying before, that doesn't include any activities such as like diving with the sharks, if you want to go and swim with the dolphins, if you want to go under the water. That's not going to include any of those prices. So just to sum up right now, it's going to be $100 for the entrance, it's going to be $20 for like if you decide to get a buffet or something like that. A total price so far is gonna be like in 2,500 pesos to up to 3,000 pesos just to get into the entrance, and so you can get something to eat as well, just to sum up the cost.
Mi jefe, las bebidas son gratis, ¿verdad?
¿Cuál?
Las bebidas son gratis.
Cuando vaya a usarlo en el restaurante, en el buffet, a partir del mediodía.
Oh.
So once you get inside of the park Xcaret, so you're gonna be able to go and swim into the caves or into the tunnels, which this activity is gonna be pretty much for free. You don't have to pay anything, and make sure you actually don't bring sandals because you're gonna be walking on rocks and that's gonna really hurt your feet. So try to bring like water shoes like those, you see. Then after that you can also jump onto the boat, which is activities for free. So basically here what you're gonna do is just gonna be there, and you're gonna see under the water, which is a blue water, a lot of fishes, a lot of lakes, and it's pretty cool. Like since it's a free activity, I think you're gonna enjoy it pretty much a lot. Then after the boat you can jump into the beach, which is pretty good if you just want to lay down, you want to chill on the beach. And the good thing about Xcaret is that it's located pretty much in the beach, so you can go and do any activities right there and there. So you can jump into the rope that I'm doing right now. I'm playing with the kids. And also you can go into the helmet diving, which is gonna show some Mayan ruins underneath the water, and you can see a lot of fishes, you can see a lot of turtles inside of that. It's a really good experience, but this experience is not for free. So this experience will cost you between $40 US, which is gonna be equivalent to 1,000 pesos. But I think this one is very well worth it because it's a really good experience. You're gonna go with a lot of people, so as you can see in the video, yeah, I would have paid it again if I had the chance to go again. And the next one, this activity is for free. Is just you're gonna see the turtles around Xcaret, so they're gonna be all around the place, and those are huge. And for additional cost, you can jump into the water if you wanna swim with the sharks. This activity is around like $30 to $40, so it's gonna cost you the same amount as if you are going into the ocean, if you want to dive in the sea with a helmet. So it's gonna be pretty much the same price. After we finished with the activity of everything like swimming around caves and everything, we decided to just have a lunch. And the good thing about this place is that they actually give you a show as you eating. So around this where I'm sitting right there, you can pretty much eat while you're watching the show. And this show is basically everything about the charro culture, which is the Mexican performance, and it's pretty cool. I think that's a really good to-do list whenever you go to Xcaret.
And here we have aguadelitas and aguacharos in this traditional parade of flags Spain honor where honor is due.
Les agradecemos su presencia y esperamos que ustedes estén disfrutando su estancia aquí en Xcaret. ¡Tres! ¡Sí, señor! ¡Cómo no! El aplauso bonito para todos ustedes.
After this performance, we decided to just head down to the last show of the night. So in here, you're gonna be able to see some of the history of the Mayans, and they're gonna do a performance, and I will definitely encourage you that you can go over there. This activity is gonna be for free. You don't have to pay anything for that. So if you want to head down over there, make sure you go on time because it's gonna get really packed. As you can see, there wasn't enough seats, and it's really hard to find a seat because there's a lot of people in there, and it's a really good experience. I'm gonna let you hear a little bit of this. I'm pretty sure you're gonna love this performance. Now we're gonna jump into the next section, which is gonna be food and places to go in Playas del Carmen, so stay tuned. Right now we're gonna talk about everything about the nightlife in Playas del Carmen. So Playas del Carmen is not like Tulum, which I covered previously in the first video part. So Playas del Carmen is gonna be a more nightlife based, and you're gonna be able to see a lot of people around on the beach, drinking around. So it's gonna be a fun adventure if you're gonna go to Playas del Carmen. And I'm gonna mention some of the places that you should visit, especially if you wanna go to a bar, you wanna have some drinks, if you wanna go and hang out with the people, you wanna meet some people. The first place is gonna be Mamitas Beach Club. The second place is gonna be Coralina Daylight Club. And the third place is gonna be Cocobongo. So I'm gonna explain to you a little bit about what is Cocobongo. So Cocobongo is gonna be an entertainment, a performance, which is gonna be held in the Fifth Avenue, right next to the beach. So the reason why this is so popular, because in Mexico you're gonna be able to see, not only in Playas del Carmen, you're gonna be able to see Cocobongo also in Cancun, in many other places. So Cancun is a performance that they're gonna make, where you're gonna be included a lot of drinks. You're gonna see a lot of people getting wasted and you're gonna see a lot of people drinking in there. So it's kind of like a really good after party. So it's a really good place. I would definitely recommend it to you so you can go, but definitely don't go in Playas del Carmen to Cocobongo. Try to go in Cancun to Cocobongo. It's a much better place. Okay, so now let's talk about the food in Playas del Carmen. So the food in Playas del Carmen is gonna be a little bit more expensive because you're gonna see a lot of tourists in there. You're gonna see a lot of people drinking and a lot of people hanging out. So the food in Playas del Carmen is gonna be a little bit more expensive. So as I covered before in the part 1, which is gonna be Tulum. Tulum is gonna be a little bit cheaper because you can see everything on the streets. But in Playas del Carmen, so let's say you wanna get a meal, usually will cost you like around $7 to $10 in one single meal. So you'll expect to spend like at least $30 daily, or at least $40 daily of your food budget every single day. So I think that's a really good tip for you to see how much you're gonna spend on food. So if you would ask me how many days should I stay in Playas del Carmen, I would say definitely stay up to 2 days max, because since it's a very close town, it's not too many things to do around. But if you go to the beach, if you decide to just go and relax and you don't want to see anything else, I think 1 day or 2 days is going to be enough for you. Alright everyone, so this is going to be everything for this video. So this is going to be the part 2 of the 5 video series that I'm making. Don't forget that there's going to be a part 3 for this series, so I'm going to leave a link down below for the next video. So make sure to check out the next video, because in the next video I'm gonna cover everything about Cancun, the things that you can do in Cancun. Is Cancun very dangerous, or different things that you can do in Cancun area? So stay tuned for that, and don't forget to check down below in the comment section, because I'm gonna put the link down below so you can go and check in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, because I'm gonna start sharing a lot of content, especially of traveling, everything related to traveling, and how this content is gonna help you whenever you go on a travel. So make sure to subscribe, and make sure to share this with someone that is going to Playas del Carmen, and don't forget to like this video, and I really appreciate it. So if you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe one more time. Until the next time, peace.